Guys, I think it's finally I say something about this. And normally, I was gonna upload a video that was gonna reveal my voice, but I wanna make this here. And you know the topic of this video, everything that happens in Mortal Kombat 9 is not Raiden's fault. Yes, he made mistakes. I am not here to pretend that he's perfect. In fact, there are 3 decisions he made that I absolutely disagree with. Him not saving Sub-Zero for him turning to Cyber Sub-Zero. Taking Liu Kang with him to consult with the Elder Gods. And even revealing that he's going to talk to Quan Chi at the Netherrealm. Those are 3 legitimate mistakes. But the way the Mortal Kombat community talks about Raiden, you would think he personally caused every tragedy in Mortal Kombat 9. And I'm sorry, that is simply not true. So today, I'm going to be doing something rare in the Mortal Kombat community, and today, I am defending Raiden. We are going to break down 3 major events that fans constantly blame Raiden for nearly 20 years. Well, 15 years. It really doesn't matter. 15 years, 20 years. The 3 things: Kung Lao's death, the Sindel Massacre, and Liu Kang's death. And we're going to examine whether the Raiden actually deserved the blame. But before we begin, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and join the Dragons of Requiem today, and click on the bell icon so that way you won't miss any of my content. That being said, all rise, and let's begin.
You see, Raiden? Earthrealm is free.
Let's start off with the first big accusation, Kung Lao's death. During the events of Mortal Kombat 2011, Kung Lao became one of Earthrealm's strongest champions. He defeated some incredible opponents: the deadly alliance of Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, and Kentaro and Goro. That's not a small achievement, but after this victory, something tragic happens. While Kung Lao's celebrating, Shao Kahn walks behind him and snapped his neck.
Is free.
Kung Lao! No! I will strip the flesh from your bones! Witless boy, do you know who I am?
The murderer of my friend.
I am Shao Kahn, conqueror of worlds. You will taste no victory.
You will taste your own blood.
Now here's where fans start blaming Raiden. They say Raiden should have warned them. And to be fair, yes, I agree, Raiden should have warned them. But here's the thing, if we're assigning blame for Kung Lao's death, there are 3 people are responsible. First, most obviously Shao Kahn. He's the one who actually murdered Kung Lao, yet somehow I rarely see fans direct the same anger towards him. Second, Raiden. Yes, he could have warned Kung Lao, but the third person we have to talk about is Kung Lao himself.
What? Do me a favor. Shut the fuck.
Kung Lao is known for being cocky. While that confidence helped him win many battles, it also made him careless. He just defeated multiple enemies, strongest outworld foes, and was celebrating. But in a war zone like Mortal Kombat, you always have to watch your surroundings. Shao Kahn is responsible for committing the murder. Raiden shares some responsibility for not warning him, but Kung Lao bears responsibility for being careless. Blaming Raiden alone ignores the full situation. But Yeah, I can agree, people, that Raiden should have warned Kung Lao, but to me, Kung Lao bears the blame responsibility as well for being careless.
Come forward if you dare! I will finish what the Lin Kuei could not!
Now we move to the event fans bring up the most, and that is the Sindel Massacre. This is when Sindel wipes out most of Earthrealm's warriors, and again, fans immediately blame Raiden. They say the warriors were unprepared, but let me say, that is simply not true. If y'all have ever played the Mortal Kombat 9 story, and these fighters throughout the story are not weak, they are battle-tested warriors. Jade, he has defeated Baraka, Shiva, Melina, Smoke, 4 strong opponents. Then we have Jax, he beats Baraka, Johnny Cage, Jade, Shiva. And then we have Cabal in his chapter. He defeated Kano, Melina, Noob Saibot, Cyber Sub-Zero, Shiva. And we have Cyber Sub-Zero. He beat Kentaro, Goro, Noob Saibot, and Sector. And then we have Nightwolf. He has defeated Quan Chi, Noob Saibot, Cyrax, and Sector, and ultimately sacrificed himself to kill Sindel. And we have Striker, who is a human. I kid you not, a regular human defeated Reptile, Melina, Kentaro, and Ermac. These warriors have proven themselves. So what actually happened? The truth is, Sindel was not fighting at her normal power. She was enhanced by Quan Chi's dark magic of resurrections and empowered by the soul of Shang Tsung, and all the souls that he has inside of him are now reserved into Sindel. And that what makes her very overpowered. And again, I cannot blame Raiden for that because, again, it was bad timing. And no one did not expect her to suddenly appear that powerful. And in that moment, Raiden was consulted with the Elder Gods. Could he stayed? Yes, he could. And if he'd been there, maybe fewer people wouldn't have died. But saying Raiden caused that massacre, that simply was not accurate. It was the combination of Quan Chi's magic, Shang Tsung's soul power, and extremely bad timing. Here's a quick editing note for me here. I forgot to mention this. I'm close to editing this video and finishing it off here, but I forgot to mention this. Nobody seems to blame Raiden for not saving Kotal Khan being captured by Shao. Nobody seems to blame him for not saving Johnny nor Sonya getting captured by the Black Dragon either. Because he did the same thing for Mortal Kombat 9, consulted with the Elder Gods. Twice, mind you. And nobody did not seem to make a fuss about that. Why? Because Raiden did not know what it was happening. And at the same applied logics here. So that is basically my headcanon. I completely forgot about this to mentioning. But yeah. But I don't see no one's making a fuss about that at the storyline of MK11.
Have I arrived too late?
You're back in the nick of time.
No! Enough of your madness! If you must die, so be it!
And finally, we come to the most controversial moment. The death of Liu Kang.
Be it!
the gods, no! No. This was not meant to happen.
What did you do?
Liu Kang, forgive me.
You have killed us all.
During their confrontation, Raiden kills Liu Kang with lightning, and many fans treat this as proof that Raiden is incompetent. But here's the key point. His death was an accident, and at that moment he was furious. He believed Raiden doomed everyone, and he was preparing to attack, and Raiden patted. He tried to defend himself, but he underestimated the power of not only his lightning, and the power of Liu Kang's fist he charges up. But here's the thing many people forget. If you look into Liu Kang's fatality in MK9 and his attack during Shao Kahn as he penetrates his fist, pause, both look similar.
Liu Kang wins. Flawless victory. Fatality!
For Kung Lao, the Shaolin, and Earth Realm.
Liu Kang! Raiden! No!
Enough of your madness! If you must die, so be it!
By the gods, no!
So at that moment, Raiden thought Liu Kang was going to penetrate him, again, pause, in his chest. So he shielded himself, and that's when the whole accident came. And again, if you want to blame him, fine. But he killed him, alright. But it was an accident, but it was not intentional. But here's also things that many people forget. In Mortal Kombat 11, we learned that Kronika has been manipulating events across multiple timelines. She repeatedly engineered the situations, forced Raiden and Liu Kang into conflict over and over again, like a twisted version of Groundhog Day from Bill Murray.
Obedience!
Enough of your madness. If you must die, so be it.
This has happened before.
Enough of your madness! If you must die, so be it!
Enough of your madness. If you must die, so be it.
Liu Kang, do not interfere. You cannot fight Shao Kahn. Liu Kang, stop!
Enough of your madness. If you must die, so be it.
I have been a fool, Liu Kang. Kronika's puppet. We only battle because she wills it.
So, if you want to assassin the blame, the true mastermind behind their conflict is Kronika. If you guys still wish to blame Raiden for accidentally killing Liu Kang, that's fine. But you should be mad at the person who's been orchestrating this over and over and over again through across timelines, and it is Kronika. Normally, Kronika I do not like, to be honest. In my opinion, she is a terrible villain, and that a video comes later. And normally, using her as evidence, it is kind of fitting. But, however, I still think that Liu Kang's death was an accident by Raiden's hands, and the person, Kronika, is the real mastermind and be blamed for that. For reasons why she wants him to pit against Liu Kang, I do not know. But fully, I just do not think Raiden is to blame to Liu Kang's death. It was an accident. He did kill him, but it was an accident nonetheless. At the end of the day, Raiden is not perfect. He made mistakes, but he also saved Earthrealm countless times. He guided the heroes. He helped them. He protected them. He did everything he could, tried to change the future of the forces of Outworld. Blaming him from every tragedy in MK9 ignores the complexity of the stories. Sometimes villains are responsible. Sometimes the heroes make some same mistakes. And sometimes events spiral out of control. But saying everything is Raiden's fault is just not fair. But the real culprit I would like to explain to, it is these goddamn Elder Gods. Fuck these useless deities, man. Instead of y'all blaming Raiden, blame these useless deities. Once Raiden is being beat up by Shao Kahn, whilst Shao Kahn is smack talking them, they still wait until the last minute and step in. Ever since the Outworld and Earthrealm are merging illegally, they ain't doing nothing about it. They arrive late. And you know what I mean? These Elder Gods are assholes, man. Making Raiden wait for so long. And watching him getting beat up. And now want to step in and help.
They masquerade as dragons, but are mere toothless worms. I know you can feel it. It is the end of all things.
Elder Gods, where are you? Why do you forsake me?
Do you hear this? This is the man who trusts them with all his heart and saves them. And saves the mortals. Okay, I'm just gonna end it off here. I do not want to go off on a tangent, but now I want to hear from you. If you were Raiden's position, what would you have done differently? And let me know in the comments below. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and join the Dragons of Requiem today. And click on the bell icon so that way you don't miss any of my content. And I'll see you all in the next video. As always, stay flawless.